Everybody, welcome to What Elon Said, where we provide commentary on everything that Elon said from day to day. Today is Friday, June 3rd. I'm Kevin. Mark is not with us today. He is busy doing other things, but we just have a few items to cover today, so really not a whole lot of commentary. We have some insight into how Elon runs his companies and Tesla's employee work structure. We have a new date for Tesla's AI Day Part 2 and some reasons behind that. And then we have a successful Starship test. So let's dive into it and see what we have here. So, first up, this was kind of carrying on from a tweet yesterday from Scott Farquhar from Atlassian about flexible working from home. And we have Dr. Abel Lawrence, MDDM, following that up with people should watch this video by Joe Justice, how it is like to work in Tesla. There's no blue or white collar distinction, and it is all hands on deck on the factory floor. There are no desk jobs, and remote workers aren't available on the factory floor. And then he links to a YouTube video here with a Joe Justice presentation. I have to say, I've watched a number of interviews and discussions with Joe Justice, and I love him. I mean, he gives really good insider insight into what it's like working at Tesla. I guess some of the comments I saw said that the BS alarms were going off. I don't get that feeling when I listen to Joe speak. So he's done pretty good presentations. Seems very down to earth and gives a lot of good behind the curtain insight into what it's like working at Tesla, and why they're leading and going to continue to lead because of this approach. But Elon follows up and says, everyone eats the same food, uses the same restrooms, etc. There's no executive chef or other ivory tower stuff. There shouldn't be this workers versus management two-class system. Everyone is a worker. So really pretty clear and laid out there how he thinks about organizations and companies. And I, for one, have experienced that divide there, and it can really do bad things for an organization's efficiency. And as Joe Justice put it in the first part of this video, I've watched probably about a quarter of it at this point, but he says that Elon Musk sleeps at the bottleneck. So he is just engaged, knows where to go, and is not afraid of getting his hands dirty, so to speak. So just some interesting words from Elon there on that front. So this was also along that topic, Spidey Elon fan. This was a tweet that Elon liked, and they're just saying an impressive 89% of Tesla workers and 92% of SpaceX employees said their jobs have a lot of meaning. And the average across all jobs was just 57% on Glassdoor. 90% of workers say they approve of Elon Musk, and 66% would recommend Tesla to a friend as an employer. So just some Glassdoor statistics there saying, there's a lot of approval for the CEO, and people actually enjoy working there. Seems like a tough and demanding environment, but it's rewarding ultimately, and provides some meaning to people. So moving on, we have a new tweet from Elon saying that Tesla AI Day has been pushed to September 30th. I think it was in mid-August where they originally planned it. And he's saying, as we have an Optimus prototype, we may have an Optimus prototype working by then. So I guess the goal is really in the focus for AI Day Part 2. I think will really be the Optimus bot. What is the roadmap for that? Where will it be used going forward? And they want to show a working prototype at that event. Ava Fox followed up here saying, holy moly, looking forward to it with great impatience. And then he follows that up with Tesla AI Day number 2 will be epic. So really setting the bar here, doing some drumming up of the event, and I'm sure all of the Tesla community is looking forward to it with great impatience, as Ava says. But be great to see a working Optimus at that point. Shifting over to SpaceX, we have tank watchers with just a snapshot of live display of the cryogenic proof test that happened with Starship yesterday. Impressive venting from Ship 24 as tonight's cryogenic proof test continues. And Elon responded there and said cryogenic proof test passed. So good stuff. Um, Progress being made there on the Starship front. And then Pranay Patel posted a quick clip from the Everyday Astronaut video, I believe part 2, and quoting Elon here saying, "What really matters is minimize cost per ton to orbit. Currently, the cost per ton to Mars is about $1 billion. In order to make life multiplanetary on Mars, that number will have to be less than $100,000 per ton. That's what Starship is intended to do." And of course, he's reiterated many times that it's very, very hard, but not impossible. So he had to start there. But again, looks like good progress being made there. This is the last tweet actually that we have. So pretty quiet day from Elon on the Twitter front. Um, Looking forward to the Silicon Valley Club interview that apparently was 4 hours long from a couple days ago. So hopefully we'll see that coming out soon, and maybe further everyday astronaut parts of the interviews there. But this was PCMR saying, "We've actually had a few incredible single player games lately, but can we have more, please? Not everything has to be multiplayer, co op, survival, battle royale, you know?" And that just a meme here that Elon liked with a guy driving a car, looking forward, and then when a game looks good, but the description says it's just multiplayer and online co op, going in reverse. I'm out of here. So yeah, that's it for today. Kind of a short show, and we should be back next week. Mark will be back, and we'll catch everybody up. We'll see. I think it's going to be a busy weekend in terms of Elon communications. We're already getting a lot of rumors this morning about an internal email that apparently came from Elon, or memo, but just about how Tesla needs to freeze hiring, and Elon is very nervous about an incoming economic disaster. So we'll see how that plays out over the next day and into the weekend. But more than likely, we'll be back on Monday to cover everything that Elon said. So have a great day, and we'll catch you then.